Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be cleaning up this Barbie folding house and making it into a Monster High house. Here I just have some soap and water in a bowl, Q-tips, baking soda, and a toothbrush, and a cloth, and some paper towels to get started cleaning it. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. Here's the price tag. I got it at Value Village. Here's the other side with the windows, and it has this little clip where you can open it up, and here's the really dirty side. So let's open it up and see what the inside looks like. As you can see, it's kind of dingy, but in still good shape from being as old as it is. Here is the little lamp that pops up, and it goes back down as well. And right next to it, there used to be an alarm clock that would flip up and down, but it's missing its pieces, so I need to figure out a way to cover that up. Over here we have a mirror and then a little like table dresser thing that opens as well. Here is the bed that's supposed to fold out, but it is broken. Above we have a canopy, but I'm going to cut this out, as you guys will see later, but underneath you can see the rest of the bed, like headboard. Here is the broken piece on the bed. It's missing its peg that like clips into the headboard, so I need to figure out a way to repair that. At the end of the bed there's a little bench that opens up for storage, and then over to our right we have a staircase that leads up to the bathtub. It's a little broken, but nothing some super glue or hot glue won't fix. There's also a sink. It's missing its mirror piece, but I'm planning on replacing it. And then there's the bathtub. Inside of it is really dirty, so that needs to be cleaned up. Now I'm beginning to prep it for being cleaned. I start by cutting off the canopy to the bed, and then I realized that the piece just came off. Doesn't matter because I was going to throw it away anyways. I was checking to see if any of the pieces would come off, but they wouldn't. So now I'm just taking this bowl of warm water and Dawn dish soap, and I'm scrubbing at some of the pieces that came off, like the bed and the little like canopy pieces that were plastic. And as you can see here, I'm just trying to see if any of the pieces would come off and put it into the bowl to scrub out with the toothbrush. Next, I moved the bed and the other pieces over to the other side of the towel to dry, and then here I am just folding up the house and trying to take the sticker off. I got most of it off pretty well, and then I use the blue cloth and some of the warm water and Dawn dish soap, and I just wipe down the whole outside. Now I'm just going back over with the toothbrush to get some of the dirt out of the creases and the nooks and crannies on the outside of the dollhouse. Now I'm taking the toothbrush and scrubbing the dollhouse with the soap and warm water. This way, once again, I can get in the nooks and crannies of everything. Now we're in my bathroom, and here I am trying to take some baking soda and scrub the outside of the dollhouse. I also get the inside eventually as well. It was just a lot of work. At the time before I moved houses, my room was very small and I didn't have much space to do it, so I was trying to make do with what I had. Now here's my boyfriend trying to remove all the stickers for me. I tried to do it originally by myself, but I was having quite a bit of a hard time, so as you can see, he made it way farther than I did. Most people probably wouldn't remove them, but I did because they were bubbling, and I was gonna spray paint it, or I'm going to spray paint it, so I didn't want it to like be stuck in the background and you'd see like bubbled walls or anything like that. Here, when you see him scrubbing with the toothbrush, he's just using homemade Goo Gone to get the stickers, help it lift off. So here it is, all cleaned up. I know it's probably a lot of excess steps to most people because I am just going to spray paint it. But I just wanted to get it really clean, have a clean slate. That way there's no dirt underneath the spray paint. I don't know. See, my boyfriend took all the stickers off for me. I wiped it down so that way the residue from my homemade Goo Gone wouldn't be there. I just mixed hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and vegetable oil, and it helps like lift up the stickers. Like obviously there's going to be discoloration and stuff still. It's not as good as normal Goo Gone, but it works if you don't have any on you. There's still like little residues of the paper and stuff, but that's not too hard just to wipe down if you come across it. But here we have the bed. I still need to find a solution to fix that. I might just use like a wooden skewer and like super glue it or hot glue it to it, so that way it'll at least just like fit in there. And this is where the curtain goes, like up here. That's where it goes. I still need to wipe it down a little bit better because as you can see it still has some residue. I wasn't able to get this sticker out, or my boyfriend wasn't able to, so I'm just gonna paint over that. But we got the sticker off over here, and I have sticker paper, so I plan to put the sticker paper there as like a scare us window, like with one of the pictures they had. And then I have scrapbook paper that I was going to use for the wallpaper and all that stuff. So now I'm just going to mask everything off that I don't want to be painted black. So here my boyfriend is spray painting it for me. He's helped me a lot with this project and I appreciate it, but I didn't film myself masking off all the furniture. I just thought it wasn't that important. So here's what the dollhouse looks like after it's done being spray painted. Sorry, the camera's a little wobbly. He did a really good job getting a pretty solid coat on it. It has a bit of a shine. I didn't want it to be matte because matte scratches pretty easy. And here's what the inside looks like after being spray painted. Everything looks exactly like the outside. There are some little like pieces where the tape missed and there's little like black spots, but that's okay. I'm gonna take acetone to that later. But as you can see, there are still some pink areas left that I'm gonna go back in with paint later. And now I'm going in to fix up some of the pieces that like maybe got a little missed with just some black paint like on the edges. That way it'll be super neat. So here's just a progress update so far. I've gotten some of the accessories inside the house painted with this metallic paint. Like the mirror, I have a silver and a purple, and then I'm working on the lamp as you can see here. And then here's the wallpaper that I'm going to be using for the back. It's this spiderweb printed paper I got at Michael's. I thought it would be perfect for the kind of theme that I'm going with. It took me a while, but as you can see, I was able to cut out like the wallpaper pieces. I had to kind of be creative, but the good thing about it being spiderweb print is that I was able to kind of like disguise it so it doesn't really look like it's a bunch of different pieces of paper. But I'm going to be using rubber cement to attach it to the dollhouse. So I've never used this method before, but I used rubber cement on a lot of my art projects for college, and it worked really well. And the great thing about it is it, like if you apply too much, you can just dab it up with that little rubber sponge thing. But I put some on the dollhouse and I put some on the paper to give it extra hold. Now I'm just going back in with some pure acetone to try and remove some of the spray paint that got like seeped in between the tape pieces. This one was a struggle to get off. I don't think it came off all the way, but that's okay because it's a Monster High house. It doesn't need to be perfect, in my opinion at least. Here I am doing another layer of the metallic paint on the lamp. I probably should have done a white base coat on it, but I completely forgot about it, so I just went straight in with this gray acrylic. So now I'm using some of the same scrapbook paper to cover the inside of this like shelf cabinet thing. That way it's not pink. So now I'm just going in with that same acrylic metallic paint. It's like, I got it at Michael's and it's in the pack with a ton of tubes. I think it had like 26 paint colors in it. But I wanted it to match the lamp and then the mirror as well. So I'm just painting the bed frame. I'm not doing completely solid coats because I think it gives it a really nice rustic look and helps it kind of look old. There's another piece that was missed by the spray paint, but I'm just going to go in and paint that black. But now, as you can see, I'm painting the railing up to the bathtub that same silver color. My color scheme for this like house room is like the silver, the metallic purple, black, and then just regular purples as well. Here's everything finished painting. I fixed the lamp. I put this little dollop of hot glue on the top so now it still pushes up and down. And then I still have to fit something there to cover the clock. And here's the inside of the cabinet. I put some scrapbook paper. And then you can see the headboard has a bit of purple. So I also wanted to include in this video me opening my Frankie Scaris doll. My boyfriend bought this for me. I think it was in the Halloween of 2020. It was gonna be a Christmas gift, but he gave it to me early. I wanted to show me opening this because I want to eventually use some of the box art to maybe put inside the house, but I'm not gonna do it in this video because it's been, like I said, long enough. I also have the Catherine Demue doll, and I have Scalita. She's not in my collection right now. She's in a box in my storage unit, so I don't have her with me at the moment. But I also have Jennifer and I have Rochelle. I also have Draculaura and Deuce Gorgon, I believe. So yeah, I'm only missing a couple, and then I'll have the complete Scaris collection. So let's open her up and just take a peek, and then maybe we'll put them in the house and see what they all look like. So as you can see, her hair still has quite a bit of her curls in it. I think they don't look too bad. I really like them. Only downside is the top of her head is pretty gluey. She is wearing yellow sunglasses, which are the same as Gloom Beach Frankie sunglasses. Her earrings are really cute. She has this one blue bolt and then another, like, I don't know, it's yellow. I don't know what it is. And then on her shirt, she has the little bolts and nuts all in it, and she has a black belt and then like blue stitching with white in the background and a little black hem. Her boots are super cute. Absolutely love them. The heel is like a lightning bolt, and she has a painted yellow lightning bolt on top. She comes with her diary, her My Trip according to Frankenstein, and it just shows some things in it. Here is her suitcase. It looks like a big battery, kind of like that you'd put on the wall. It opens up, and then she also came with her hairbrush. Now all I need to do is somehow create a mirror to replace the one that's missing, And then I also need to fix the bed and create a little notch for it to like slip in since the notch is broken, and as well as I need to paint the bench. As you can see here, I have the bench all painted, same with the bed frame, and I've created a small type of mirror. I need mirror paper, but for now we're gonna just put stickers on, and this is how I was able to fix the bed. I just put a ton of hot glue and made its own little notch. I was also able to just take a piece of cardstock and cover up the clock hole. I don't have anything really that will fit into it, so it's just what I have to do for now. Now I'm just deciding on where I want to put these glittery stickers or like bedazzle stickers. I know they are super cheesy, but when I decided to start this project, I was like, I want to make this Monster High house look like all of the ones that everybody was creating back in like 2012, 2013. And I thought these stickers would be absolutely perfect. Plus, it's scarce, it's meant to be a little bedazzled, a little sparkly, so. Some of them were a bit too big for certain areas, so I kind of just cut them up and used them in like different ways. And eventually I'm gonna get a piece of mirror paper to put on this homemade mirror because I was pretty proud of it. It took me a while. So here is the final look. I kind of forgot to film me putting everything in, but it's been a long enough video already. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like, and I put some accessories in here. I know Dustin, the Dust Bunny, Twyla's pet, I know he's not part of Scarus, but I thought he'd be cute in here. I put Honey Swamp's camera over here and Rochelle's suitcase. I even, here, let me move this camera. In here I put the same wallpaper that's on the wall over here. That way it could not be pink. And throughout I hid these little Skullet stickers. I made this comforter. It's too short, but that's okay. It does what it needs to do. These used to sit on Draculaura's bed when I had a Monster High house, but I thought it'd be perfect just to use as pillows. Here we have an extra Catrine Demue purse, and then a little drink and Ghoul's Night Out. Is it Ghoul's Night Out? No, I think it's Dot Dead Gorgeous Spectra's phone. I made this. It needs a mirror paper, but I don't have any right now because this is what the mirror like looked like when the house was had it. So I just did that. And then here's a little blow dryer in the tub and the stairs. And I also painted the inside of this so it was black and not pink. And here's what the outside looks like. We just have some bedazzles, a Monster High sticker, then you can see the inside, and I just stored all of the comforters and sheets in there. So here are the dolls in the house, just a simple little setup. I have, like I said, I have the other Scarus dolls, I think besides Claudine, the Laguna and Cleo 2-pack, and Ghoulia. I think those are the only ones I don't have. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was super long. It took a while. This was a project for like 2 weeks, I want to say, maybe 3. I was in the process of moving in between it too, so like it was super hard to continue it while I was moving. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to see more like transformation videos like these, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!